Today, I want to talk to you about unequal marriages, such as when a poor girl marries a rich man, or when a young woman marries an elderly man. When this happens, most people assume there are ulterior motives for the match. It is hard for others to believe the couple could truly be in love. And so it happened with the couple in our story today. Wedding photos of an 85-year-old woman and a 25-year-old man in a fireman's uniform appeared on the internet. People were outraged. Why would a man marry someone so much older than himself? Surely he was driven by selfish motives. People wondered how the woman could smile so sweetly, knowing she was marrying a man who could be her grandson's age. However, having learned today the story behind this photo, what a touching and amazing story unites these two people, you will feel deep respect for the woman and admire the brave deed of the man. Make yourself comfortable as we begin. China is a country where the demographic situation has always been very acute, especially in the last century. Due to severe overpopulation and a lack of resources, the Chinese authorities have imposed tight control over the birth of children. There was even a generally accepted slogan, "One family, one child." This led to parents beginning to abandon their children, especially those who were in poor health, in order to give birth to stronger children if possible. Most often, children were dropped off at hospitals in the hopes they would receive necessary assistance there. The woman in the wedding photo is named Tang Saiying. She worked as a janitor in the hospital where babies were abandoned. Her heart broke for the children. It was there that she met the boy Zhang Zhangji, the young man in the wedding photo. Tang tried to help as many babies as possible, taking them home and nursing them. Then the strongest children were given to childless families. There were 6 kids who were never adopted out, but stayed with Tang and her husband, along with their 5 biological children, so there were 11 kids in all. Zhang was among the adopted children. He showed very good academic performance, studied well, and graduated with honors. By that time, China's prohibitions on the number of children and families began to loosen, and people were given some concessions. The state even began to provide some support to large families. So, with this support, Zhang was able to go to college in 2001, then became a firefighter. Tang was very proud of her adopted son and was sincerely happy for him that he managed to become successful despite all the difficulties. When Zhang was a child, Tang loved to tell the story of meeting her husband. However, when talking about their wedding, tears would come to her eyes. She said they did not have any money at the time, so they were never able to have a real wedding. She did not have a dress, and there was no celebration. So when Tang turned 85 years old, Zhang decided to give his adopted mother a very unusual gift. He arranged a real wedding ceremony for them. He ordered a stunning suit for Tang's husband and chose the most beautiful wedding gown for Tang. He hired a professional photographer to capture this important day for them. After all, after so many years, they finally got to have a real wedding. Tang was so delighted with the gift that she jumped with joy as if she was a young girl. But on the appointed day, something happened that no one could have predicted. Tang's husband fell ill and was not able to get out of bed for the ceremony. Tang was worried about his condition and was ready to cancel the ceremony and photo session. But Zhang saw how sad she was to be deprived a second time of such an important event. So he offered to escort her during the ceremony in order to not have to cancel the plans. He put on his firefighter uniform because he knew it made her proud, and they went to be photographed. Zhang later said that he had never seen her so beautiful and happy before. She was so grateful to get to feel like a princess at some point in her life. Unfortunately, internet users did not understand the true reasons behind these pictures and began to condemn the union. Just imagine what it would have been like for Tang to hear what people said about her picture. After all, this was a real celebration for her, representing her adopted son's care and her love for her husband. Friends, what do you think about it? Is his adopted mother's smile worth it to Zhang to ignore the internet gossip? Write your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoyed this story, then be sure to click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon so as not to miss our new incredible stories.